Right, here we are back on Eurotruck, and we are on the Grand Utopia map, which is a beautiful little 1-to-1 scale map. And we have our Russian off-road truck, the Kamaz, and we also have an off-road trailer, and we have a job. I can't remember what we're delivering. I never really pay attention to what we're delivering. But let's have a look and see where we're going. We're going from the southeast corner of the map. This is where we have our depot, our garage, and we are heading north or northwest right through the map, and we are going up to, is it Elmont? I think that's what it's called. Well, we're going just short of there. We're going to a company up there to do this delivery. And it is approximately 44 miles. We're taking one or two little detours. There's also one of the hidden roads that I discovered earlier on. It's that track there. The GPS is taking us this direction because the GPS doesn't recognise this little hidden road here. We could go that way. It's just a sort of slight detour. But we're going, rather than straight up the motorway, this is the sort of main route through Grand Utopia. This main highway here takes you north, but we're going a slightly different route to see a little bit more of this map. So without further ado, let's get on with it. Right. We should be on our way. And as you can see, we have the off-road chassis on this trailer, which is a mod as well, and it lifts the wheelbase that bit higher. There are sort of off-road sections on this map, not a great deal of them, but I just like having the Russian truck anyway, so let's get this delivery underway. Now, what way do we go? And we're going left.
Turn left. At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Now, one thing about this map is that
take this exit.
James can get confused, and I can get confused with this map because there's some quite complicated road junctions on this map. Anyway, we are leaving at 7:09 in the morning, game time, 44 miles to go, and according to the estimated time of arrival, it should be about an hour and 20 minutes, but there's a lot of nice scenery to see in this map. We don't have an overly powerful truck. I think it's a 360 horsepower engine, so when we get any hills, we'll be sort of crawling our way up them, but it gives us more time to have a look at what's going on around about. It really is one of the best one-to-one maps that you can play. I keep going over and over about this, but anybody who's never tried it, you've got to try this map at some point in your life because there's a tremendous amount of detail in it. We might be going up that road there where that truck is. I'm not sure. I think we are. although it doesn't have an overly powerful engine, it does have a pretty good gear ratio, I believe. So any hills that we come to, we might not fly up them, but we should get up them without a great deal of problem, he says confidently. Yeah, we're heading up there. And the obligatory wind turbines up ahead as well. Built in appropriate places, of course, where there's hills. A nice little viaduct. There's an awful lot of stuff to see in this map. An awful lot. But really, some of the bridges, I mean, I did a trip yesterday. I can't remember. I was going to, is it La Paradise, which is actually the highest point on the map. You go right up into the mountains, right up above the snow line. And there are some spectacular bridges you go over. I mean, these bridges, they look as if they've got like an 800 or 900 foot drop below them. There are not many map mods where you'll see bridges like that. Really, really spectacular. Must see, must try. If you've never tried it, go and download it. And we're probably holding up the traffic. And talking about spectacular bridges, there's one there. That one there. Just one of many on this map. There's a lake there down below, I think it is.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Take this exit.
That was almost my first collision there. Not quite though. You know, this is the type of thing I'm talking about. There's loads of these little signs, all written in French, giving you sort of information. Beaubourg un jour, Beaubourg toujours. So Beaubourg one day, Beaubourg forever. Nathrop iconic road. But there's lots of that sort of stuff at the side of the road, and I can't help but stop to read them. I mean, that's why they're there. You've got to have a read at the signs. All these nice little touches. So as I say, this isn't the direct route to where we're going. It's pretty boring driving straight up the motorway to go to where we're going. So this is a sort of little detour way of getting there, and it allows me to see more of the map. And hopefully get a lot more view of the scenery going on around here. Oh, hang on a minute, this third person driving I'm not great at. We're almost up at the wind turbines that are up in the hill there.
Continue straight.
Oh, we can't see them now. I think they're hidden behind the trees there, but they are up there, the wind turbines. You can see the odd one or two of them. And I would reckon that the time it takes us to get this delivery done
Ahead. Turn left.
will be in nice timing for the FA Cup final, which is on today, which for some strange reason is starting at 4:30. I don't know why.
Turn left.
The tradition has always been 3 o'clock on a Saturday for football in this country, but for some reason it's now going up at 4:30 in the afternoon, which is a bit crazy. Lausanne, Celeste. Well, we're not quite going into the village, we're bypassing it. De Los and Gilles, so I presume that that's like a location or a place that you would go to visit. I think that's what it's about, and I think that's it there. I think that's what it is. Right. Again, curiosity's getting the better of me, so I'm just going to hold up the traffic while we go across and have a look. Yep. No doubt that's what that is. That road sign is telling you. Presume that's what it means, because you're getting a view of it coming to the... where the hell are we? Oh no, we're up there. Because you can see that building from here, that's telling you that that is what that is up there. Or it might be this thing round the corner, I don't know, but I'm assuming it's that one.
Ahead. Turn left. Turn left.
39 miles to go. Bit of weaving going on. Can't remember whether I put the diff lock on. Hang on a minute. Let me see if I did. I might have put it on and I can't remember whether the messages appeared or not, but it's handy for going up some of these hills. If I don't get the pop-up message, then I'll need to stop again to make sure I switch it back on. Maybe it's been on all the time. I think I've probably just switched it off, but I like to keep the dip lock on. Ah, there we go. I didn't have it on. I've now put it on, so we'll ignore that message.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Now, we've got a character on a big wooden cycle. I presume it's like a local sculpture. Where the hell's he going?
Take this exit.
Yeah, this is more of a sightseeing tour than a delivery. It's looking at all the nice things to see. It is, of course, a fictional, let's have a read at this sign. It's a fictional map, but it's very much French orientated because my goodness, who's the guy that makes the map? He is obviously French, and you can go to his YouTube channel and you'll see him doing map making sessions where he's putting new roads in and new buildings and all of that stuff. The map is in constant development all the time. I did discover one or two little things in it, a couple of slight minor problems. One of the landscapes wasn't knitted together, and there's a couple of the roads where there's trees sticking out of the roads. These are minor fixes, and I'm sure they'll be done at some point in the future, because there's quite a lot of people drive on this map. Oh, hang on a minute, took my eye off the road there. Trying to drive one-handed isn't very good at the moment. There we go. We should be good to go now. And I've done quite a few deliveries, and the one thing I've not discovered yet is a recruitment office. So I haven't been able. I've got 5 trucks in the one garage, but I haven't got any drivers because I've not passed the recruitment office yet. So we're going through Belmont, or we're sort of bypassing Belmont.
Continue straight.
Say this as well when I'm on this map: keep your eye out for hidden roads. There's quite a lot of them throughout the map. We finally got into top gear. I've got a number of mods installed. This truck and trailer is part of them, but the the other mod I've got installed, one of the other mods is the trailer mods, where if you look at the companies on the trailers that you see on the AI trucks driving around the map, you'll be hard pushed to see a duplicate, because this trailer mod pack has got dozens and dozens of different company names. So we are gunning it up this motorway section with 32 miles to go. and approximately an hour and 2 minutes to complete the trip. We're just over speeding a little bit. But I do want to get to see the football. I don't want to miss that.
Continue straight.
Well, let's have a quick look at the map. Right, so once we get across, we're doing a sort of drive along this peninsula, which is in this bay, and then we take these little detours, a couple of switchback bends there as well, and we're avoiding the main motorway. That's what the main objective here is to avoid that main motorway. This is actually a shortcut because it tells you to go up that route, which is actually the quickest route because it's the main artery through the map, but we don't want to be doing that. I'm not sure whether I'm in the correct lane here or not.
Keep left.
Yeah, I thought I was in the wrong lane. We're going up and over one of the many bridges on this map. Too busy looking again. Too busy looking at what's going on. What the hell is that? Hang on, I've got to stop to have a look. What the hell is this over here? Hang on a minute. Ah. Looks like a water filtration, or maybe it could also be a, what do you call it, a desalination plant. It could be. It looks as if that's what it's meant to represent. What does that say? Polar fish, or it could be a fish farm then. I thought it was a desalination plant, but clearly it's meant to represent a fish farm. Look at that. The building's shaped a bit like a fish. I mean, you wouldn't even think to look at that from the road. But this is why I'm saying you've got to go and have a look around the map, not just drive around it. And that's clearly a company that you can do a delivery to as well and pick up a job from. I mean, I wonder where he got the design for this building. I mean, that's not a building that would come as part of the map construction in Eurotruck, I don't think. But anyway, a nice little touch again. Yeah, I'm holding up the traffic again, the usual, stopping to look at things. Most people probably drive straight past this and not wonder what that is, whereas I'm exactly the opposite. Anything like that, I've got to find out what it is, or at least make a good guess as to what it is. So I think we're agreed it's a big fish farm. First time I've ever noticed that. Yeah, I think we're in the wrong lane again. We should have been in the outside lane. Well, there's a truck from Turkey, and that's, like I said, all of these trucks and trailers. The trailers have all got loads and loads of different company and brand names on them, and that's why you'll find it difficult to find a duplicate as you pass any of these trucks. Well, we won't be that long before we get off of this road. Which again, I don't think we'll discover it because we're sort of on the outskirts of it, I think. Or are we going to discover it? Right.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Take the exit.
You decided to take a risk, pal. Well, we are driving through part of the town.
Ahead, turn left. Turn left. Continue straight. Turn right.
And we're down at a nice little harbour, hopes. Again, too busy looking at stuff round about me. I'm crashing into lampposts and all sorts of crap. Is that me stuck stuck in a lamppost? Don't go sightseeing with me. But there we are, nice little harbour. Oh, you've even get people walking along the pavement. And there's a little yacht driving around the bay. So we've got pedestrians, so there is a sign of life in the town.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
And there's another yacht out there. Now, what does these road signs say here? What does that say? Utopia, La Palais, Montbois, Gavroche. And what does this sign say here? That says Route Iconique de Nathrop. Oh, it's just saying this. It's the same one. We're on the same road that we read that sign on previously. But it looks like we're heading across one of these iconic bridges. Weather looks a bit ropey. Right over the top of the boat. And there's the mainland up ahead. Get this little boost by going downhill.
Ahead, Turn right. Turn right.
Big mountains up ahead. Well, this is going to test out the gearbox. Look at those trucks climbing up there. We've got all the way up there to go. And again, spectacular coastal scenery.
Ahead. Turn left. Turn left.
Oh, we're doing a quick detour. Right. We get this bloody indicator to stop working, that's better. Well, I don't have a powerful engine, but the truck's making the best of what we've got. The gearbox is doing the trick. So we're heading inland. There's that detour road that I was talking about. You can see it etched out on the GPS above. At the top of the screen. We're not going that way, we're cutting it short. Still got 24 miles to go. Or something it's called. That's the name of this location. Again, I don't know whether I'm going to discover it or not, because I went past that. I went right through that other town and I still never discovered it, I don't think. Ah, there we go, we've discovered this one. La Falaise.
Ahead. Turn right. Turn right.
Now, where are we turning right here? Oh, there we go. And we're now leaving the town.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Take this exit. Continue straight.
And we're heading down the way. Now, let me just stop the truck there, because there's a little road there caught my eye. Some of these roads you can't go down, they're blocked off, but there, for example, there is a hidden road which might go to a dead end, it might go nowhere, but most of them go somewhere or join and connect from one place to another. Let's have a quick look. See, this looks like a way out past this Gavroche, this town here that we've just gone past. You see, it's not just a little short road, it's going somewhere or coming from somewhere. Ah, right, it's going past that building there. And suddenly this opens up to here. There's a company there. Grand Utopia trailer. And also a fuel station there as well. Right, so let's just carry on and see where that goes. It's going way up there. And it joins this other road. So that there, for example, is a route that you probably wouldn't go down very often at all. But it isn't mapped on the map, but if you keep your eyes open, you'll see roads like that on this map. And that's like a little hidden company down there. Right, anyway, back to business. So, we're approaching Gavroche. There's another road. Oops, hang on, almost crashed there.
Continue straight. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Take the exit. Continue straight. Continue straight. Continue straight. Continue straight. Continue straight. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Take this exit. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Take this exit. Turn right. Ahead, turn left. Turn left. Ahead, turn right. Turn right. right. Turn right. continue straight.
Again, not paying attention. And we're down at the coast now. Well, the football will have started and I've still got 8 miles to go. I wonder if I'll be able to catch... Is that a bus and a truck? I think it is. I wonder if I'll be able to catch that up. I was almost right behind them, but then that gradient came and away they go. They've abandoned me. Here we go. And another little village by the sea. And of course, yet another bridge, which we're actually going over. And we're looping round to go over that bridge.
Ahead. Turn right. Turn right. Ahead. Turn left. Turn left.
Well, I thought we were going to go right.
Keep right.
It's a lot further round than I thought it was. I'm assuming we're going over that bridge. I think
Turn right.
the GPS was showing we're going right to go over that bridge, and then we're going round this way. Am I going to make this?
Ahead. Turn left. Turn left.
Now, why did the GPS make that noise? I have a funny feeling we're going the wrong way. I think this is where James has got confused. Hang on a minute. Let's see what this bloody thing is saying, because I think we are... Let's have a look. Where are we? Yeah, we're going the wrong bloody direction. We should be going back the way. He said to turn right, and we followed what he said, when we should have turned left. That's why you can never trust James. Right, let's go this way. Let's go this way instead. %100% positive he said turn right. You can never trust him 100%. Sooner or later he'll send you in a wild goose chase. Mr. No sense of direction. Now we're on the right road. We're going up to go over that bridge that we went under. In fact, we actually drove over the top of it, but now we're climbing up to get on it. queue gets even bigger behind us.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
1, 2.
Take this exit.
3. Here we are back onto the motorway, and I think that road there, that bridge there, is the one that we just drove down across this road that leads out onto the bridge. I'm pretty certain that's what that is. So this should open out in a minute or two once we get up this hill. We'll be going across the bay or across the river, whatever the hell it is. I'm sure we drove down that there right now. There we go. There's the bridge now, and we've got up a lick of speed. And it's actually quite low across the water. I don't think many boats will get under this. Oops, hang on a minute. Well, we're almost there. We've got 3 miles to go. It's just dropped to 3 miles. Not far now. And I think we're actually back onto the original GPS route that the game had set us for this trip, but I took a number of detours. But I think we're now back to the normal route, which, as I said, would have been mostly motorway like this, all the way up the map. Now, are we in the correct lane, James? No, I think we should be over
Keep
here.
Right.
Yeah, I thought that. We are exiting here. It might take me 15 minutes to get this truck parked, depending where it is we're supposed to be going. Where we have to drop it off.
Keep left.
Right, we'll do what you tell me, James, but I think you're a liar half the time. But we are keeping left. Over yet another bridge. Five minutes to go. I'm going to see the end of the first half of the football.
Ahead. Turn right. Turn right.
a very pleasant cloud up ahead. But I've got the rain set down to 0, so we won't have any rain. I want to have good weather to see this map.
Continue straight.
2 miles to go. One or two little accidents, self-inflicted damage because I'm too busy doing sightseeing. That's the price you pay. Now going through this heavily forested area. One mile to go. And our delivery location should be looming into view on that GPS up top, or the one in the left side of the cab, or the one in the centre of the cab. I've got enough GPSs to find my way around the map. And there we go, up ahead. Now, where the hell are we going here?
Turn right.
Turn right.
Turn right. You have reached your destination. Well done. Although, frankly, I did all the hard work.
You didn't do it all right though, Jim. Now, where are we going? Where the hell are we going? Is it in there? It might be in this door. In which case I've got a problem. Hang on a minute. I think we're going to have to cheat our way round this. Ah, shit, it's in there. Alright, well, I ain't doing that. I'll be here all day trying to park that truck in here. Right, we'll just do that. I want to go and watch the football. What the hell way are we doing this? even though I've done that, I'm still going to take an hour to park it. That was horrible. I think this might be at this time. That'll do. That's good enough for me. Right, that concludes our little journey of 44 miles. Diesel generators it was we were delivering from Gare de Mer to Airmont. And we used 3 gallons of fuel, 2 hours and 26 minutes it took, a lot longer than what it would have been if we had a more powerful truck. But that is it on our little day out excursion on Grand Utopia. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.